you come out with your first book, How to Use All This Math. Could you tell us what that book is about, what you discuss, and where we can find it?
This book actually just came out a couple of weeks back, right? It's available on Amazon right now. The book is really a resource for mainly the target audience is really parents, elders, grandparents, uncles, aunts, older cousins, godparents, whoever, anybody that has a concern, a stake in the well-being of young people, and you want to see them excel and do well in mathematics, and you want to see them do well in life. And it's even for the people that, that are adults that might feel like, well, I was uncomfortable with math when I was in school. I didn't really like math for myself, and math was never really my thing. It's for people like that. It's consists of about 20 short chapters, and each chapter is an example of some everyday activity that we do where I'm showing you how, and a lot of this is, it's been battle tested, as I like to say, right? Because these are like organic ways of teaching math that I've come up with that I've used on my own children. I'm showing you how to take everyday activities, whether it's, cooking something in the kitchen, your child getting a snack from the kitchen, you riding to the store to, run some errands in the car, and you see highway signs or you see different things on the instrument panel on the digital radio in the car, and just different things, right? And I'm showing you how to use that to develop a solid foundation in arithmetic as well as in algebra for your children. I want children to already go into class already having a certain level of awareness and understanding, so school can really become a space of practice as opposed to a space of primary learning and instruction. The reason that I created the book is because a lot of people will say, yeah, Black people got to do more, Black parents got to do better, Black parents got to do this. Some people say that type of stuff, especially in our community, because it's internalized anti-Blackness that just is manifesting itself, and they just want an opportunity just to talk down on Black people. So, but some people do genuinely care about our community. They'll say what we need to do. They'll offer the critique, but then oftentimes there's not a resource to accompany the critique. So if I make the critique, it's a loving critique, right? And I'm also offering this resource now where I'm like, look, here, take this book, check it out, read through it, try to use it, use some of the examples, right? When you get in your car and you see the temperature display on the instrument panel. I have a section in here where I talk about how to convert the temperature from Fahrenheit to Celsius. And then I got a chapter in that talks about how to convert from Celsius back to Fahrenheit. And what happens is we're destigmatizing or demystifying mathematics. So when they think of math, they're not thinking of this abstract, hard subject that most people fail, right? They're thinking of it as like, oh, no, this is just, it's everyday stuff. It's just something we do. Like, watching basketball or watching football or playing a game or playing a video game. It's just something we do. I'm trying to normalize math and make it part of our everyday life, because also what happens is, I noticed this too, with English language arts, our children don't have the same experience because, as soon as they learn how to talk, they're using the English language and they're practicing the English language. So when they go into school, they go into the English language arts class, then it's like, oh, okay, I recognize these words, I use these words already. But when they go into the math class, they're not doing math like that in the house. So in math, they're going to math class, it's foreign. So I want for the math to be just as normal and just as regular as the English language is to our people, right? That are using the English language, right? So they can be like a parallel. So our children will be more comfortable, and then they'll feel like they can excel. And then that math anxiety will never set in. It won't have a chance to set in. That math phobia will never set in. It won't have a chance to set in, right? And then now they go through school and they're like looking forward to math class and looking forward because they know they're going to excel. They have that confidence. And then they end up, saying, okay, yeah, I can go into a STEM field. Maybe I will become a computer engineer. Maybe I will become a doctor. Maybe I will become an architect. Because if we're nation building, we need those professions anyway. We need people with knowledge of those things.